So listen, ladies, I just want to give a little bit of advice, little words of wisdom, just from things I've seen and noticed in these streets. And I think that, listen, I'm trying to come from a place of understanding, but also giving a bit of information to those who may not be familiar. We got to stop this single mother epidemic. We got to stop giving babies to men who are not committed to you. If a man is not willing to be in a committed relationship with you or marry you, then you got to stop thinking that a baby is going to make him do so. We got to stop this idea that if a man tells you, oh yeah, have my baby and you know, and we gonna be together and there's no commitment there's no ring, there's no marriage, then you gotta understand that you are worth more than just that. And I think a lot of women focus on their worth and talk about, oh, they know their worth, but you got to know your worth from the beginning. You can't come out after you've had 2-3 babies and got 2-3 baby daddies, and then all of a sudden you know your worth. You don't want to put yourself in a position to have to be a statistic. Understand that if you know your worth, know that you are worth more than laying down with a person who is not willing to commit to you and who doesn't want to be your husband. So when we have women out here complaining about men not wanting to commit and be husbands, because y'all give up the goods and you give them babies thinking that that's going to make them change and make them going to do something differently than what they've ever done. And it's not. So I just want women to understand, listen, you have the power. You really do, if you use it in the correct way. And I think men also shouldn't be forced into dealing with women who don't know their worth and who decided that they weren't important enough to require something from these men before you lay up and give them babies. So listen, stop giving babies to these men who don't deserve you. Make sure you have a man who's committed to you, who wants a family and marries you before you have their child. I'm just saying.